Hi everyone, this is Tony Michael Lee, and welcome to the Tony Michael Lee Show. It's been a while, and it's nice to see you. And so what? Who really cares? Well, what I want to talk about is Jerry Seinfeld. I want to talk about Jerry Seinfeld. I like Jerry. Jerry, hi, from Tony Michael Lee. Oh yeah, he watches these videos. He's concerned. Jerry has like about half the population of China that follows him, and I have about a little over 100 that follow me. So he's concerned. He's watching. Him and his agent. There. Oh, you gotta watch Tony Michael Lee, because anytime it just could right to the top. Anytime. Possibly. Now, Jerry had help when he first started. He did. He had Rodney Dangerfield help. Okay, Tony Michael Lee doesn't have any help. Well, Tony Michael Lee has his girlfriend Trinidad. Yeah, his girlfriend Trinidad. She's sweeping right now, and but that's it. I'd like to help my comedy viewers out there. I'd like to help you. If any of you need some help, I will be glad to help you. For example, I have a used razor blade. I can help you with that. I will give you this. If you email me, I will swear to God, I will mail you this used razor blade. It's yours, perfectly good and perfectly used. Okay. How about a half a bottle of wine? How many comedians will give you a half a bottle of wine? Now, I can't legally mail the half a bottle of wine, but I could drink this bottle of wine and then mail you the empty bottle, which is still better than what most comedians. Will Jerry give you that? No, he won't, but Tony Michael Lee will. Because we're friends, and I appreciate my viewing. I appreciate your support. Jerry's making billions, but I'm making billions of pennies. Okay? It's the same principle, just a lot less money. All right. Also, I could give you a bag of mixed nuts. Genuine mixed nuts. Okay? Think about that. So, I'm very magnanimous person. I've got a very expensive studio here in my girlfriend's dining room, and everything Tony Michael Lee does in comedy is first class all the way. And also, I don't have any expectations that you laugh at my jokes. No, you don't have to laugh. In fact, I'd prefer if you didn't. But if you did, it would be very, very kind. And I want to say please and thank you in advance. Please and thank you. Yes. Also, Jerry's humor's dry. Really, oh boy, I don't know. Jerry should be a Canadian. I'm a Canadian. Jerry's not a Canadian. But he is from the north, New York. But my humor is Canadian. That's even more dry than Jerry's. I can't manufacture a smile, because Canadians don't smile. They don't smile. A lot of Canadians they kind of grin like that, but they don't. Like Jerry, he's got the New York American smile. I don't have that, but it's not my fault. It's the way I was born. It's the way you can see the show is coming up all the time. You see, now we have a lighting director, which is also Trinidad. And thank you, Trinidad, by the way. Love you, honey. Love you. Thank you for taking care of Tony. It's not easy taking care of Tony. That's quite a job. I'm a real burden to women, a real burden. But my Trinidad has taken on the burden of Tony Michael Lee, and it's a tremendous burden. But it's a burden she bears, and she bears it well. Very well. Yes, thank you for your love and support, Trinidad. Director and lighting director. I promised on the little blog there that I would say something nice about Jerry Seinfeld. Okay, I'm thinking about that. Give me some time. It'll come to me. Thinking. Okay, Jerry's a real Jew. He's a real Jewish boy. He comes from a good Jewish family. Wasn't born rich, but was born very middle class. Very middle class. I, on the other hand, am a fake Jew. Yeah, that's right. I'm a phony Jew. Do have a Jewish relative in the background. Never been in a synagogue, though, Jerry. No, I haven't. And that hurts. But don't let it bother you. That's fine. That's fine. And by the way, Jerry, how's Rodney doing? Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, I'm not bitter. I'm better. I'm better. The Tony Michael Lee Show is taking off thanks to you. It's the only live YouTube talk show that I'm aware of. I mean, no one has been bold enough to step out and say, I'm going to do a live YouTube talk show in the Johnny Carson vein. Only I have done that. Only I've done that. And I try to be humble about it. But, I don't have a publicist, so I have to be my own publicist. So I hope you understand that. That's why I have a little fake, I have to have the false humility to go along with me being a blowhard about myself. Blowhard. Wow. That sounds wrong. It sounds very wrong. Blowhard would be better. Hence the half a bottle of wine and not the full bottle of wine. Okay. So anyways, no, Tony doesn't drink. He doesn't drink. He only looks at alcohol very, very hard and long. But that's it. So anyways, if any of you do want my help financially, I'm willing to support any struggling comedians out there with the used razor blade, the empty bottle of wine, or whatever's left of the mixed bag of nuts by the time you email me. I'm always here for you. And remember, the Tony Michael Lee Show will never die. It'll never die. It'll go on forever. It'll go on forever. If anyone has any comic critique they'd like to give me, I'm looking for it. If you're man or woman enough. And if you're not, and let me see your sucky show, by the way. Let me see your show. Huh? 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 Let me see your show. Put it out there. Can you? No, you can't. Why? Because you won't come on here and talk to a live audience. My show is live, almost live. It's fresh, frozen, just recorded, and then I deliver it right to you. Fresh, frozen, Tony Michael Lee. Everything I do is fresh, frozen, and it's delivered to you live, almost live, just a few minutes after I record it. And if you notice, I look at the camera and then I look down at myself to see what I look like. Johnny Carson did that too a lot. He had little cameras down there. He used to look at himself. Yeah, of course I'm not Johnny Carson and I'm not Jerry Seinfeld. But I am a poorer version of both of those. Extremely poor. In fact, I come from a solid foundation, a concrete base of abject poverty. I come from nothing and have gotten nowhere. And I'm still in abject poverty. And that's where, I think that's the foundation of all humor. I think that's where Jerry's humor came from, when he was a poor boy in New York area. That's my opinion. Yeah. And now he has a really good looking wife, spends all his time with her, and I don't blame him. Just make babies, Jerry. Keep spitting them out. God bless you and your family. There are a few jokes that Jerry has said lately that have gotten much, much better. He got married, and of course whenever you get married you go downhill because you're distracted. Common problem, not blaming his wife. No, wouldn't do that. Common problem. But now that he's used to being married, whoa, he's going back up. He's funny again. He's very funny. He's got all kinds of jokes that are he's the master of deadpan humor. He never offends anyone, no profanity, because he's a good boy, a very good boy, a fine young man. Younger than me, I think. No, probably older. Looks older. But he's funny in his own way. And I'm going to quit right now and say thank you for watching the Tony Michael Lee Show, and I'll see you soon. Good night, and God bless Jerry Seinfeld and his family.